Welcome back to FRA. We are here in the beautiful Cardiff 2007. Let's rock and roll tonight here. We have 9 trucks and we are getting ready for our first race here in Cardiff, which is Jarius in American Guardian going up against John Zimmer Deli in El Toro Loco.
Absolutely. Donald, I'm very excited to be out here in Cardiff, and thank you for having me up in the booth. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Drop Silver Zero. Tonight, we are looking to have a very intense lineup here, a very solid racing bracket.
Mm-hmm. Trying to figure out which side has the best angle. We'll play with it throughout the night. And so right now, both trucks are starting to get their way into the game. Is it really going to do this right now? Okay, there we go. There we go. I was afraid it wasn't going to load in-game for a second.
Absolutely.
So you get a quick overview of the track. Beautiful paint job, beautiful track. It's a Chicago style where they start on the outside, make their way to the inside cars for 2 car hits, and over the finish line will dictate your racing wins. Freestyle is going to be interesting. Those stacks are tall. They are taller than the trucks. We'll see what the drivers can do in freestyle when we get to that portion of the event.
Absolutely. Donald, freestyle tonight is going to be an insane competition. We're not really used to seeing a track like this, especially with obstacles at this size. I mean, quite frankly, of course, we have the American flag, and I believe I'm going to get blasted for this.
It's okay. I'm not quite sure what the other flag is myself. I don't remember much. So there we are. We have American Guardian coming onto the track here, it looks like.
It's the Welsh flag. It's Wales.
Yes.
Cardiff is in Wales.
Okay, Cardiff, Wales. Yes.
Yes, we are in Wales.
Thank you, Google, for bailing us out on that one.
Absolutely. But it looks like, both of these drivers here are starting to pull up. So like you mentioned earlier, Donald, it is going to be Deli behind the wheel of the El Toro Loco truck versus Jarius Terry behind the wheel of the American Guardian truck. Both of these drivers are looking fierce and intense as we're getting ready to get racing underway.
I'd like to say thank you to all those who are joining us for this event tonight, and for those of you who have helped make FRA possible this season, thank you for coming out. So now, we're going to send it to Zach to start off the first race.
Absolutely. Both drivers wiggle your tires once you are ready. Alrighty, and they are wiggling. Lesson for the go. Go! Both drivers off of the line, dead even. Here we go into the first corner.
Oh, American Guardian pitching it in.
Absolutely, and they're still holding even. A wonky bounce for El Toro, but American Guardian, he hits the dumpster.
And El Toro Loco's going to move on to the next round.
Absolutely, an insane race. I thought Jarius was going to pull the upset. Deli is going to pick up the win for tonight as we get on with our next race.
Which will be...
It'll be myself and Trenton, so I got to get down on that track. I got to get ready.
Yep, ping Trenton while you're at it.
I have. Beautiful race from both competitors.
Yes, it was. As we are now getting set up for our next race. As I gotta position myself for the other side of the track since I realized the lighting on this track is different than what I thought it was. Whoa.
I think Trenton's alt, because I don't think his main account's right here.
Uh, oh, hold on. I got it. I'll have to go on to my phone and do it this way.
I don't know if we are muted or not.
Um, and right now we are getting ourselves situated for our next race. Sorry for the bit of a delay. It is going to be Superman going up against Trenton Ray in the beautiful Blue Thunder. As you can see, Blue Thunder coming out in the track right now. Zach is all staged up in Superman. We are going to ready them up and get them underway.
Sponsored by Monsters on Main Street. You can enter to win right now. So if we can put a show on in your backyard, that's right, we're gonna smash your house.
Alrighty, drivers, wiggle your tires when you are ready. They have wiggled their tires. Listen for it. Go. And Blue Thunder left the line. Superman's still sitting there. Not sure if Superman's having issues. We'll ask him if after the fact. Superman has now just left the starting line. Blue Thunder's going to get the win, but we're going to double check, make sure there wasn't a lag issue on Superman. Zach was... As we're re-racking that race, as some issues on the Superman side of the side of deals here, we're going to re-rack them and have Blue Thunder and Superman re-race here.
Sponsored by Monsters on the Main Street. We will come there and we will wreck your backyard.
Alrighty, after that little nice promotion from Trenton, drivers are wiggling their tires to be ready. Listen for it. Go. Nice start from both. Big bad Fords, both trucks. One sponsored from Detroit, one from the planet Kryptonite. Who's going to get it on this last turn? Coming to the finish line, it's going to be the big bad built for tough Blue Thunder. Moving on. Some troubles from Superman. Alright, let's get ourselves situated for our next race, which looks to be Tenacity in JetX versus Hydro.
Good luck with that.
As now I'm joined back in the booth by the man who just had that tough loss, Zach. I know it's not how you wanted to go out, but you ready for the rest of the night?
Absolutely. You know what? Honestly, the truck just didn't want to run the way it did. We had some issues getting out of the starting gate. However, we also just, had some more mechanical issues there. The crew's going to be working on it. They sent me back up here for the commentary booth. So I want to thank my crew and all my sponsors for helping us out here, especially DC. We're looking to run this thing hard for freestyle tonight. But on a different note, here we have JetX already staged up here, getting ready to get onto this track here in Cardiff. Here in beautiful Wales, I do apologize for not knowing your flag, as some people have already called me out on.
That's okay. Just need to get Hydro in game.
He's already in game, just waiting on the truck to appear. By appear, we mean get it out of the truck.
Get it out of the trailer.
Out of the big old tractor trailer.
Yep. I believe we're getting some information we're getting from the pits. American Guardian will not be back for freestyle after that wreck we saw at the end of the race. Taz, you can go in the other lane. So American Guardian will not be back for freestyle after the vicious wreck it had in racing.
Absolutely. A very unfortunate wreck, very tough wreck.
Alright. Both drivers seem to be set up and ready. I guess I will get them readied up. Drivers, wiggle your tires when you're ready. Alrighty, they're both ready. Listen for it. Go.
And Donald, both of these drivers are off the line. We have Taz driven by Hydro and Tenacity in the JetX Hydro with a slight lead as we head into our final corner. Tenacity makes up the ground. It's going to be a close one, but it's going to be Taz.
Taz barely eking out the win there by about a half a truck, maybe less than that, coming over the line. Oh, Taz.
Absolutely.
Oh, and we have collision.
A slight collision from the two. However, both trucks appear to be okay.
Oh, man. I was going to say, I was afraid Taz was going to roll it there and knock himself out of the contention to move on to the next round, because that's not what we want to see have anything happen like that, is where you roll after your race and you can't come back, because that would suck. So next next race is Scarlet Bandit going up against Gravedigger, Danny and Donald in the next race.
Absolutely. Let me drag Danny in.
Okay. Where is my controller? Oh, it's right here. Shift.
Donald forgets to mute again.
Yeah, I did. Oh well. For those of you watching, just ad-lib with us. Most of this will be edited out when Tim gets his hands on it.
Oh, there is someone in a wild side.
Let me.
See, which one is that? Is that the one?
Danny has lane choice. I'll let him pick what lane he wants. If for those of you watching on stream, Zach, make sure you record this so when it gets edited, the race will be in.
Of course.
Thank
Give
you.
me 1 second to get rid of this truck that has ultimately caused my game to kill itself. Very poor timing. I was watching a beautiful comedy special too.
As you can see, Digger's lined up, and in the other side, over on the other side of those vans, is his opponent, Danny, in the beautiful Scarlet Bandit. As we are waiting on Zach to get everything situated and ready to roll.
Thank you, Wildside. Could you tell whoever's in Wildside to despawn? Maybe, potentially. I gotcha.
Give us a minute here as we are having some technical difficulties with my co-host. Just give us a minute.
Alrighty, we are back after some brief technical difficulties. However, we are back with the next race of round number 1. We have Donald, who is behind the wheel of the Grave Digger, taking on Danny, who is behind the wheel of the Scarlet Bandit. Both drivers appear to be ready. Alrighty, drivers, wiggle your tires once you are ready. Alrighty, listen for it. Go! Gravedigger with some technical difficulties off of the line. Some issues going on, it appears to be with Gravedigger. Looking like we're going to have a re-rack, another re-rack here for Cardiff. Both drivers coming back down to the starting line. Donald behind the wheel of Gravedigger, Danny behind the wheel of Scarlet Bandit. Both drivers, wiggle your tires once you are ready. Alright, listen for it. Go! Here we go. Off of the line, we have green. Both drivers heading dead even into the corner. Scarlet Bandit with a beautiful corner. Gravedigger falling a little bit behind. And an even or close race, but Scarlet Bandit's gonna pick up the win. Oh.
So after that disappointing loss from Gravedigger, Danny and Scarlet Bandit's going to move on as we go into the last race of round number 2. It'll be Marcelo and Bad Habit going up against Deli in El Toro Loco. Winner of this race will go to verse Blue Thunder next round.
Absolutely looking like a beautiful race here in the makings already.
Alright, so now we are getting stuff situated and lined up right now. We haven't switched our screen yet, but that's okay. For those of you who are watching us live, thank you for joining us, even though it's only like probably 2 viewers, which doesn't surprise me. Alright. Is right now you're getting, looks like El Toro Loco's lining up right now in the far lane, on the blue bus side, the blue van side, and then we will have was we are waiting on Hydro to Marcelo and Bad Habit to spawn in. Marcelo, our last time racing winner in Minneapolis 07.
Coming in as the number 1 qualifier here for Cardiff.
Yep. And I believe as of this moment there's, well, it hasn't started yet. I believe in about 6 hours from now, since I think either we're 6 hours ahead or they're 6 hours ahead of us, an event in Hagerstown is probably going to ensue soon.
Oh, absolutely. Probably with some of the same people.
I believe so. Well, you'll have to stay tuned and find out here on FRA.
Absolutely. But it appears to see, from my eyes at least, that both trucks are ready here and they are staged up. We're going to send it down to Donald, who is ready to ready both of these drivers up.
Drivers, wiggle your tires when you are ready. Listen for it. Go. Nice start from both drivers as they are off.
Absolutely, Donald. This is going to be a very exciting race. A beautiful corner from the Bad Habit
The
machine.
#1 qualifier against the person who didn't even get a chance to qualify tonight, and it looks like it's gonna be El Toro Loco taking the win, pulling the upset over Marcelo.
A mega upset. Deli is going to move on here into our semifinals to go against Trenton Ray, who is going to be behind the wheel of the Blue Thunder. If you were to tell me that our number 9, our number 4, our number 7, and number 3 seed were to make it into the Final Four, well, I'd only half believe you.
I'm right there with you, Zach. I can't believe it's happening. But we're going to let Deli get a chance to cool his truck off as they will hit there. We're going to drop the race to let Deli and his truck cool off before he goes against Trent. So we're going to go into Hydro and Danny and then for this race in the semifinals. Winner will go to the finals. The finals is after this round.
Absolutely. And I'm very excited to see both of these races here. As a matter of fact, whoever wins both of these races, I'm excited for that finals.
So am I. If it's anything like it was in Minneapolis, we're probably gonna have another first-time winner this season.
Absolutely. And you know what? I just don't know who I can't predict a winner. There are too many
Same here,
great
man.
names and great racers here in our semifinals alone.
As right now we are getting the drivers moved and situated into our call so we can do the next race.
Absolutely.
Yo, where's the bracket link at, bitch?
And that is a reminder, not talk as we drag you into the call. Hydro, you ding dong, I will send it to you.
Hey, we're still live.
Yeah, we're live, pal.
Oops, I forgot to mute us. Low budget production, what do you expect?
I mean, we're not getting paid for this.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't seen a paycheck since
Never,
I
actually.
don't think I've seen a paycheck since I beat Vincent.
You got paid for that?
No. I wish. Alright. Oop, I'm still live and I said that? Oh no. There we go. So now both drivers are lining up. It is Hydro in the beautiful Taz machine going up against Danny in Scarlet Bandit. We're going to send it down to Zach to ready them up.
Alrighty, both drivers wiggle your tires once you are ready. Alright, listen for it. Go!
Pretty good start from both of them. Taz and Scarlet Bandit.
Absolutely. This is another one where I'm not going to be able to predict a winner here. Two very intense drivers who have very similar driving styles.
And it's
But
going to
here
be
we go.
Scarlet Bandit moving on to the finals. Who will Danny verse in the finals? And Taz! Oh my!
Taz is over on his lid.
Oh my! That is going to be a if I caught that whole thing on stream, that is going down as a Crash of the Year nomination.
An insane race from two insane drivers.
All right, so now it is going to be the Trenton Ray up against Deli.
Absolutely gonna be a nice, solid race. As we just wait for Trenton here to get ready, be able to hop down onto the track.
Do. as right now we are waiting on Trent to join us. And we look back at the bracket. Let's look back at how we got here. We started round 1 with Jarius versus Deli in El Toro Loco. El Toro Loco getting the victory to move him on against Marcelo. And as we go through round number 2, Deli with the upset over Marcelo to get to the semifinals. Trent and Zach. Trent with the surprising win, as we haven't seen much of Trent this season, as he went to the semifinals. Then it was Tenacity and Hydro. Hydro had a great race against Tenacity. It was a close one, but Hydro pulled the victory. And then Danny versus Scarlet Bandit versus Gravedigger. Everyone had the favorite on Gravedigger to win, but it was some Scarlet Bandit that would move on to the semifinals with Danny. And we made it to the semifinals. Deli is now going up against Trenton as we wait that race to happen. Hydro versus Danny. Danny pulling the victory over Hydro to make it to the finals. Now we wait on the Trenton Deli race to figure out who will verse Danny in the finals.
Absolutely. I am very excited for both of these races to occur. It could be Deli versus Danny or Trenton versus Danny. Either way, I don't know what I'd be more excited for, because both of these races, I can assure you, will tear the house down for these fans here in Wales. All these fans here in Cardiff, Wales, as we're getting ready here. For Trenton versus Danny. Or, I'm sorry, Trenton versus Deli. Maybe I'm predicting the finals. Who knows?
How dare you just call him Danny? What's wrong with you?
Did they give you a live mic?
Do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
Only if you have the live mic.
No, what the heck? Okay.
We are still live. I have not muted.
Sorry, fellas. I have to relog again. I don't know why my controller is not connecting to the damn computer. Let me see
We
if
are back
this
from a
works
quick
now.
little technical check on some stuff. As we are now preparing ourselves for the Deli Trenton race. I mean, whoever has to verse Danny, it's best of luck to you.
Certain death either way, so.
Deli's been on fire
Absolutely.
tonight, which is a surprise to us. Not many times have I seen Deli go round.
Hold on.
racing.
You talking about this dude?
Yes.
Ah, screw him.
Thank you for your live mic commentary, Trenton.
Didn't know we had
No
Mark
problem.
Schrader in the booth tonight as well.
That's
No,
why
we don't
we're
have Mark
going up
Schrader.
and
We have
over.
someone better,
Whoa.
Trenton Ray. All right, good
The
stop.
sad thing is, we just got to see that live.
Yeah.
All right.
Really,
all right.
Donald
Go
Seuss
muted
for the
considering you
update.
hate me so much.
Anyways, we're pretending that didn't happen. We're now lining both drivers up. Deli in El Toro Loco in the far lane, and in the near lane it's Trent Ray in Blue Thunder. We're gonna send it to Zach to send him off.
Absolutely. Both drivers, wiggle your tires once you are ready. All right, listen for it. Go. Even
Pretty
off
good
the line.
Coming around the first turn, Blue Thunder hiking up that tire, that raw 4 horsepower kicking in that turn, coming to the finish line. Who's gonna get it? It looks like, it's El Toro Loco. Deli is going to the finals for the first time this season in FRA, and his opponent will be Danny in Scarlet Bandit.
One of the toughest races I have seen this season. Daly, the person who came in with the number 9 qualifying spot, having a surprising role as he makes it all the way up to the finals. A beautiful race from both competitors nonetheless, but now we're going to give ourselves some time to get ready for Danny versus Daly here in Cardiff.
If you would have told me this was the finals for tonight here in Cardiff, I wouldn't have believed you. Tonight's racing has been impeccable, interesting, and in other words, it's been great. I'm pleased.
Absolutely. Not one disappointing result. As a matter of fact, I'm very surprised by all the results, but I'm also pleasantly surprised as well.
Oh yeah. And as right now as we see, El Toro Loco has lined up, and now Scarlet Bandit's lining up for the last time, as the crowd is getting on their feet and getting wild here in Cardiff.
Absolutely, these Welsh fans know what they're in for. But Donald, we're giving you some time here to get onto the field to ready both of these drivers up one final time for the evening before we get into it for our freestyle competition.
Drivers, wiggle your tires when you are ready. Listen for it. Go.
Here we go, final time of the evening. We have green. Beautiful corner from the Scarlet Bandit.
Oh boy, coming to the final turn. Oh man.
A beautiful corner from El Toro.
Who got it? Who got it? Oh, Toro! Toro! Toro's over! Toro's over!
El Toro Loco is on his lid. I don't know, on my end that looked like Scarlet Bandit. Donald, I'm not sure about you, but I am sure about one thing, and that is El Toro Loco is on his roof. Deli with an insane rollover.
Oh man. I think Scarlet got it as well, but I'm not sure. I wish I don't have a screenshot or any way to review that.
We have the tech officials coming down to El Toro Loco to make sure the El Toro truck is okay and that Deli is okay.
We're gonna get a quick interview with Deli real quick about that crash and stuff. Zach, we're gonna send it down to you.
Absolutely. All right, I'm down here with Deli. Deli, you had an insane rollover. As you know, you had a very intense race with Danny. They're waiting on the final results here. But Deli, tell us, how are you feeling after that race?
I feel kind of nervous. I'll be honest with you. I pushed the truck a little bit too hard going into that final turn. Danny is a very interesting competitor. I've raced against him many times, and every single time I race against him, I lose. So I thought pushing the truck a little bit harder in the final turn would probably do me some good. But going into the final turn as wide as I did, I think I lost the advantage. But hey, if I lost the race, at least I went out in style.
Absolutely, a very strong rollover for sure. I know you're definitely a little bit shaken up. Tell me, how are you feeling on the physical aspect of that? That had to have been an insanely tough rollover.
I'm shaking a little. I'll be honest. I can feel the adrenaline going. It didn't really hurt my back as much as I thought it would. My neck is okay. My head's still on. But, I mean, hey, at least I'm alive. That's what matters.
I'm sorry to interrupt. We have a screenshot, which if I can figure out how to pull it up, we have a screenshot from the final round race.
Getting the final word of the screenshot. Deli, we want to thank you for the interview, and we want to thank you for sending that El Toro Loco truck here in Cardiff, Wales, or as hard as you did for these fans tonight.
You're welcome. But freestyle's yet to come.
We'll
Absolutely.
be right back after a quick 2-minute break to sort this out. And upon further review, it's El Toro Loco getting the racing win. Congratulations to Delhi.
Absolutely. A big win, a big racing win here tonight for Delhi.